What is good, YouTube? What is goody, YouTube? What is goody, goody, goody? I'm gonna wait for the for folks to actually slide through. How's everyone doing on this Friday night? It is the end of the first quarter, I believe. The Celtics ended up being up by 1 point when it was all said and done. I do apologize for being a tad bit late. Your boy was asleep. Like I was not, yo. Um, Your boy was not. I had a I had a Domino's pizza like around like a few hours ago. Um, and as a result, my butt was knocked out, bro. I was a tad bit tired as well. Laid down just to get some, sleep since these streams do go on for a while. I was like, let me get a small nap just so I'm not tired on the actual stream for the actual people. Um, Took a nap and it was dunzo, bruh. It was dunzo. So we're back on this John. Boston is up 28-27. Uh, Finals game 4. We already know what the deal is. Boston is up 2-1. If Boston wins, they will take a a commanding 3-1 series lead, which we obviously cannot have. Um, as no team other than one squad has ever come back down 3-1 in NBA Finals history. You would know that as the Cleveland Cavaliers. I want to say 2015, no, 2016, the 2016 Cavs did that against the same Golden State Warriors, and that comeback forever changed NBA history because that's when Kevin Durant decided to join the Dubs the next season after. But yeah, once again, I do apologize for being late, but it is what it is. Okay, hopefully I don't fall asleep again, bro. Like I was tired as hell, man. I had to get my self prepped to even talk to y'all. But there's no one on yet. But it's all good. Okay, so the second quarter has begun. Steph Curry, who led Golden State in their comeback, is not playing right is who is not playing right now. The one thing that I have seen is that a lot of these refs really isn't calling fouls on neither team, other than that's actually not like true. They're actually calling a few fouls on Golden State, specifically on like screens. I know they got Draymond with like two of them, Jones, um, as well as Kevin Looney, I believe. Um, so it's a very physical game at this point. Oh wow, Grant Williams just got kicked out of the game, or not kicked out, but he just got assessed 3 fouls. Jordan Poole spots up a three, knocks it down. This one is. I feel like this is probably going to be one of the most physical games of the actual series. Um, Blocks. Jordan Poole with the ball. He shoots a top corner three, splash, and this is what Golden State needs, yo. They really need somebody other than Steph to come alive, because Steph has basically been the motor of the team up to this point. Splash. Jordan Poole off the pass. Gets a pick from Draymond. Splash. I love the amount of energy and just hypeness getting from this actual team, bro. Or just like the series in general. You can only imagine the amount of energy and like force that is being placed into these actual athletes within this game. Like imagine being the actual road team, yo, and hitting some big time shots to actually keep your team in the game. Not necessarily for like Steph, but with him too, because it was looking a little bit bleak there in the first quarter. Steph doing some like step back 38-foot threes, knocking them Jones down. Um, we'll see, we'll see, but it's like been an actual good game so far. Um, again, gotta apologize. No one is in the chat yet. That is um expected, as I am a tad bit late. You mess up on the lateness, then you get the results. There's two balls in the chat. Before. Yeah, yo, I was just tired, yo. Like I was driving around all day with the pop, and we went to get a Domino's pan made, a Domino's personal pan made pie. Like you are, if if you had if you have had Domino's before, then like exactly what I'm referring to. Um, that joint had hella cheese, hella grease, and it knocked me out. I should have been took that like nap. Um, but it's all good because we back and better than ever. Emphasis on the ever aspect. Mm-mm-mm-mm. I think this is as just me in the chat, but I think the best way to actually grow your streams is to be on a few minutes before the game actually starts, because that way you already have gained an audience, um instead of trying to begin this joint while the game has already began and people would have already chosen their own streaming sites. I've been messing up the last 2 days, or like the last two games, yo. I'm a little bit sick because last game I had the settings on private, so no one really was able to actually see the game. Boston is doing his best passing impression. Jason Tatum shot from the corner. It is a miss. Who is this? Draymond with the ball at the top of the key. He hands it off to Jordan Poole. Back to Draymond, who drives, who shoots for a layup. He misses. He's still complaining to the refs. Jaylen Brown on the top, not the top, on the wing. He gets the ball deflected to JT. Back to JB. Wing shot. Good. 3-pointer. Boston down by 2. Steve Kerr wants a foul, I assume, on the last Draymond play. Um, Draymond at the top of the key again, passes it to Poole, who shoots a 3 in and out from Jordan Poole, who's playing with confidence and a bravado that you really want out of your second year player. Marcus Smart with the ball, he drives to the paint, does a spin move, passes the paint, put pressure on the wing, who steps out of bounds. Golden State Warrior basketball. I wouldn't call that a foul on Time Lord. That's just me personally. The Warriors with the ball. Wiggins shoots a fadeaway mid-range shot, completely misses it. Boston's with the ball. JT on the wing. He shoots a 3, bounces up. He misses. Wiggins with the board, passes it out to Jordan Poole on the wing. He brings the ball up. He surveys the actual court, crosses over. So at the top of the key, does the step back, shoots a midder, hits it down It is good. Jordan Poole, yo. I remember watching him a few years back um, in the NCAA tournament. He was with Michigan. JB with the 4-point play, with the potential for 4-point play. It's a good game, though. It's a very good game so far. And I'm finally awake. I was going to go live as soon as I actually woke up from my slumber. But I'm like, nah, like I am not in the actual headspace mentally to actually do so. I got on my Phillies hat as well to bring some good mojo to the squad. The Phillies have like won like 8 straight. I'm not sure what the actual score is now. Jordan Poole with a pull up three. Misses it. Steph Curry. I don't know what just happened. JT with the ball. He passes it out to Peyton Pritchard on the wing. Pritchard dances. He low key walks. He walked, yeah. He walked. Steve, Steve Curry is pissed. That was a walk too. That definitely was a walk. Pritchard walk. That's a walk. The ball don't lie. The ball don't lie. Steve Curry said, "Call the call." The ball don't lie. The ball don't lie. Penn Pritchard is at the line to shoot his 2 free throws. Golden State was hit with a tech as well, but nothing was called of the sort. 37-35, Golden State. Steph Curry's with the ball, directing traffic. He drives to the lane, layup, right hand, good. Sorry you had to see this. The one thing too that I like about this, John, is that people are playing their actual mid-range games. Blocked by Boston. Draymond's being bullied this series, yo. This man's legit being bullied, dog. I guess it's just going to be me. It's full time. That's fine too. That's on me, high key, for not starting the podcast earlier. Draymond playing a horrible game. It's interesting though. Like you could hear you could hear the actual crowd saying "F you, Draymond," but then um, ABC has some sort of soundproof technology um, that allows you to like block out noise. for something. They're playing with intensity, yo. Boston is playing with intensity. I like it. Playing like they care, bro. They're playing like they care, like they give a damn. They're shutting Draymond down, fam. They're no. They are shutting Draymond down. There's a lot of stuff on social media so far, um, showing Boston fans clowning Draymond. Apparently, he has more fouls than points at this point. And it's sad as an actual Draymond fan too, because that's like my guy. But it's clear that his prime is past him. Even though the ball still gives um he still gives good stuff. Definitely still gives good stuff. I'm just confused on why. Let's see it real quick. My bad, y'all. My fault. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. Golden State definitely needs to win this game because the next joint is on Monday. That's what Saturday, Sunday. That's like a 3-day joint. It's not going to be good. We're on a commercial currently. The great Bill Walton is in attendance. The man who won a championship with the Portland Trail Blazers against the Sixers. Boston with the ball. Marcus Smart is directing traffic at the top of the key. He passes it to Jaylen Brown, back to Marcus Smart. He's calling for a pick, but no one seems to give it to him. Yet he somehow drives, passes it to Al Horford on the wing. Al Horford drives, passes back to Marcus Smart, who's open for two, but misses a jumpy. Kevin Looney has the ball. He passes it to, what's his name, Andrew Wiggins, who spins, drives, misses, not misses. That's a foul. Andrew Wiggins might have saved that possession on both sides of the ball. 39-39 going with 5 minutes left. If you are a Golden State fan, you're not necessarily upset because even with the onslaught that Boston has put on you, you're still relatively close with the third quarter coming. And we all know what occurs in the third quarter, at least from Golden State's perspective. So as a Golden State fan, you have to be somewhat excited on Boston's end. You just really want to keep on doing the exact same thing that you've been doing, playing with heart, intensity, and what have you. Blocking foul on Otto Porter Jr. Oh, Jordan Poole. Sorry, it's on Jordan Poole. Golden State is really just checking up threes, bro. They're checking up threes. Oh, I thought it was a block. Everyone is just chucking up threes at this point. All right, now people is playing sloppy. That was a block. That was a good block, I think. Okay. Good sequence of events. Oh no, that's a foul. I lied. That's a bad foul. That's a bad foul on Andrew Wiggins. 3 minutes left in the second, excuse me. Boston is up by 42-45. I'm still trying to get my whereabouts when it comes to this game. I'm getting sick of this Boston crowd and this team, man. I'm getting sick. Getting sick of these boys, fam. Getting sick of this John, fam. And won. Steph Curry. And won. I do not like the offensive flow that Golden State is playing with. It's literally a chuck a three. Let's see what happens type offense. To be fair, because it's Boston's defensive intensity, they really cannot get that many looks. But I don't like this stuff. I don't like this at all. Steph Curry, 18 points, shooting 50% from the field and 2 of 8 from three. Once he does get on, it's a different story. But he needs help. Like, clearly the board needs help. It's either going to have to come from Clay, who I don't know how much points he has, but we shall check that once the halftime show commences. I also have to look at the turnover battle because, yep, okay, 7-10. Boston has 3 more turnovers, excuse me, than Golden State. Something wrong. Something is wrong with my eye, bro. I apologize. I do apologize. But yeah, like this game so far has been very sloppily happening, but that's probably just because of the defensive intensity on both sides of the ball. Um, the refs are letting them play, but they are calling certain egregious fouls. Um, if Boston can get like a tad bit of separation before the half, that is going to bode well for them a lot. Because as we all know, Golden State really plays well in the third. That's an offensive foul on Steph Curry, I believe. Yep, going back the opposite way. Look at Steph's pop, looking clean with his all white fit, yo. Doe Curry is the GOAT in my opinion. Because he created the baby GOAT, Steph. What is good to you in the chat? What is good, bro or sis? Either or, I'm not sure. Derek White for 3, splash, bro. Derek White has like been a very good addition to the Boston roster, bro. I didn't think he was going to be that impactful, but in 15 minutes he has 10 points and is 2 of 5 from the floor, and he just been playing well for Boston since the actual trade deadline. I think he like came from I want to say San Antonio, but Boston has the ball. Jason Tatum gets an easy layup. 34 seconds left. They're up by 7, which is what you want as a Boston fan. You want to go into the halftime, John, with a comfortable lead. Ooh, blocks. Boston is playing with so much intensity, dog. Like way too much, man. And that scares me as a sorry. That really scares me as a non-Boston fan, as a self-proclaimed Boston hater, bro. They're playing with so much intensity, and it just proves how much they really want this John, dog. Like Wiggins. Okay, there we go. Nice dunk. There we go. Of course, I am rooting for Golden State because we can't have we cannot have Boston win, bro. Jason Tatum misses, and we go to the end of the half. Boston is up by 5 points, 54-49. My thoughts so far, or let's just talk about the flow of the game. Um, the beginning, it was a big onslaught by Boston. Everything was going their way, flow, energy wise. And Steph Curry stepped the f up and made like two big 3-point shots to actually calm the energy down of the game. And then after that, it's just been back and forth, essentially. The only player who I really believe has been pulling their weight so far on Golden State has been Jordan Poole. Everyone else, I mean, they have contributed somewhat, but not enough. I'm more so looking at Clay. I'm about to go read the actual stats now. But on Boston's end, it's been more of a team style attack. But that's their game plan always. If I am remembering correctly, I think Jason Tatum is the actual high man on their end. Um, we are going to see. Give me a second. Give me a good second. I have a Android phone, yo. So like my joint be like going so slow. Okay, halftime. We are on the Bleacher Report app. This stream is sponsored by Bleacher Reports. One of the greatest sports apps ever created. uh, let's start with the Boston Celtics since they are up. Okay, let's look at these stats. Jason Tatum, 16.7 boards, 3 assists, shooting 6 of 14 from the field and 3 of 4 from 3. That is 75%. Marcus Smart, 20 in 20 minutes. He has 5 points, 0 boards, and 3 assists, not playing a very good game, I might add. He is 2 of 6 from the field. What is that? That's 1/3, so about 33% from the field, and 1 of 3 from the 3-point line. He now the boy did make an important 3-point shot towards the end of the quarter or at half, when Golden State was making their actual push to silence the energy, the actual opposing energy. Jaylen Brown, who I think, if Boston continues to actually play well, may be the MVP of the series, which is going to be crazy, bro. Because if you know me, you like know that JB and I have a very contentious, cantankerous relationship. Anyway, he has 12 in 19 points. In 19 minutes. He has 12 points, 1 board, 1 assist, shooting 5 of 8 from the field and 2 of 2 from 3, playing efficiently in that regard. Mr. Al Two-Face Horford, who I still despise for not playing well on my squad. In 17 minutes, he has 2 points, 5 boards, and 2 assists. A far cry from where he was during game one, when he was balling the F out, shooting 6 of 8 from 3. He's still giving you the actual veteran leadership. And 5 boards ain't nothing to snooze at. The bull is playing his role. And Robert Williams, in 15 minutes, he has 5 points. Sorry, Time Lord. Because every single Boston fan who I know says, don't call him that. Call him, Time Lord. So the boy, Time Lord, 5 points, 10 boards, 2 assists, and is playing his role well on the bench. The only one who is honestly giving Boston any real production is Derek White, who in 16 minutes has 10 points. Let's look at the Dubs, the Golden State Dubs. Andrew Wiggins. In 22 minutes, he has 11 points, 5 boards, no assists, shooting 40% from the field, and is 2 of 5 from 3. Klay Thompson, yep, he is letting Golden State down, in my opinion, at this point. In my humble opinion, he is shooting 5 point, not shooting. He has 5 points, 1 board, 1 assist, shooting 2 of 7 from the field and 1 of 3 from 3. That is not good. Klay Thompson cannot have 5 points if you're going to try to win this game. On the screen right now, they are going at Draymond Green, who has 0 points, shooting 0 of 4 from the field, has 3 boards and 2 assists. Chef Curry with the pot boy, 19 points, 5 boards, 2 assists, shooting 7 of 15 from 3, shooting 2 of 8. That is what 1 of 4, meaning 25%. He's shooting 25% from 3. Trying everything that he can do. Draymond, we already said. And Otto Porter has no points. The only one really pulling their weight on the bench is Jordan Poole, who has 10 points, who is shooting 50% from the field. He has no boards, no assists. And 0 of 1. No, sorry. And 2 of 5 from 3, which is basically just under 50% essentially. So the question is, since we got all of that out of the way, where does this game go? And that's a good question. Like I said before the half ended, if you're Boston, you do love where you're at, just because you actually grew that lead before the end of the half. You do not want to stay close to Golden State as as they're actually entering the third, because that's when they typically make their march. Um, it seems as though Boston is like playing more with an actual team ball game. The defense has been good on both sides. That's why it is a low scoring game so far, or it was until the end of the half. Um, all of the flow and momentum is honestly going towards Boston's way. Now, on the opposite end, well, let's stay back there. You really just need JB and JT to keep on doing the exact same thing that they have been doing so far. I'm loving the fact that they're not settling for threes the way Golden State is currently. A lot of their points have been driving to the lane, even doing some mini turn around Jays, in the key. Uh, I like that. Because once you actually settle for threes, the flow of the game messes up, especially for Boston. And that's very apropos because on the opposite end, that is what Golden State is doing currently. They are settling for three, or not even not even settling per se. What they're trying to do is just chuck up threes. Like towards the end of the second, um, there was a sequence where Steph basically ran up the court, shot a three, missed. Boston got the ball. They pushed it back out towards their goal. Clearly, Klay got a actual steal, had a open lane, and decided to pop up a three, missed. Um, they're gonna need Klay Thompson to step up, bro. Um, I think it's clear that like his knee still isn't there, just because of his his off season injuries, or not off season injuries. I think the Bulls tore his ACL. He tore his ACL in the finals back in 2019, I believe. And then when he was doing recovery on that, he popped that joint again a year after. So he's been, I guess the word is convalescing, um, for that time. Anyway, the boy has to step up, bro, because there's no way Golden State is going anywhere without him. Like, it really can't just be Steph, and they're really letting him down. What else can I say about Golden State? Um, I guess it doesn't seem. I mean, Draymond hasn't been an offensive wizard in a long time, so it's not that. But like, Boston is matching his intensity, and that's messing up his game overall. Like, you already know, Draymond is the engine of Golden State. And when he's not able to like dictate the game the way he wants, like, it's an L, and that's legit what they're doing. If I remember correctly, he's 0 of 4 from the field with only 3 boards and 2 assists. Draymond Green needs his assists up, bro, or at the very least, like, just getting boards. Like, it's clear he is not doing, or rather, um, he does not have an imprint on his game yet, bro, and that's a scary thought if you are a Golden State fan. If you have any questions or you have any thoughts, please put them in the actual chat. I can respond to that, John, if you so choose. Um, I think I'm going to say that whoever wins the third might win the game. I think I'm comfortable saying that. Um, Boston is up by 5, which isn't that much in the grand scheme of things when you're playing Golden State. But this like third quarter might be going in Boston's favor. I don't know, yo. I don't know, yo. Don't shoot me. I'm just the messenger. I am just the poor old messenger. Not poor old, the actual good old. um, yeah. Other than like that, nothing to really complain about. Um, it's been an actual good game so far. Even though I don't want Boston to win, I do want a actual um battle war. And it seems like both teams are going ham to actually get their team a dub. Golden State cannot go down 3-1. Now, obviously, that's a duh. Um, but like that can't occur, man. Like, that's in general. I think next game that's on. Oops. I think next game is on Monday. In the squad, the whole squad. Sorry, I'm not a Golden State fan, but like, you know, they are. The game will occur in Golden State. Um, then it goes back to Boston for Game 6, and then back to Golden State for Game 7. I want a Game 7 just as a fan, and also because it is going to give me more time for some beautiful content. I was supposed to drop a joint on Sunday, diving deeper into, um, basically diving deeper into where the Sixers went wrong in their actual rebuild. But I kind of want to save that to after the playoffs, just because like I really want folks to to actually watch it. And I kind of not kind of I want to put a lot of time and effort into it. There's a specific reason, or like there's a specific move that I think sealed the fate of Sixers. Um, that everyone knows about, but Bulls have been misconstruing the information forever, and I just need to set the actual John straight, because ain't no way you're like going. I mean, look, my squad is a very memeable team, but like you're gonna disrespect us correctly, like um, if you're going, if okay, if you're going to talk ish, you at least have to get your facts straight, right? So like, that's what we are going to be doing in that jump. But anyway, we are back live with the game. Golden State begins with the ball. Steph Curry with like a bank shot three. The score is now 51-54. Steph Curry doing what he has to do. Hopefully Clay steps it up. Nice block, or not block, nice deflection. Golden State is driving, kicks it out to Draymond. Clay for three. Splash. Like I said, Clay Thompson needs to be on point the rest of the game. We are looking for a Game 6 Clay, but we can't get to Game 6 Clay unless we get to Game 4 Clay. Boston is losing the turnover battle, and you figure if they keep control of the ball, it will not give Golden State a lot of fast break opportunities to set up. Klay Thompson for three, in and out. Golden State saves the ball. Steph Curry passes it out to Andrew Wiggins. Bulls open in the corner for three. Misses. Golden State has been breaking threes too, bro. Bulls need to hit their shots. Marcus Smart drives. He passes it out to Tatum. Tatum has the ball, drives, and is fouled. Yeah, yo, Golden State has had a lot of open looks, but they're just not connecting for whatever reason. That's a foul. You know, I think that the refs are calling the actual correct fouls. Marcus Smart shoots in the ball face. Draymond Green has the ball. Dang. Oh, they no. They ain't called no like foul. Draymond is having a very bad game. A very poor game, bro. Wow. They're really in Draymond's head, bro. Wow. There we go. I I have honestly never seen Draymond playing flustered. And it seems like he's low key playing flustered. Are like you watching? Okay, so that like what was you? I'm good. I already have some. Thank you. Appreciate you. I'm good. Thank you. Draymond for the three. Short. I have not seen Draymond Green hit a three since like 2016, fam. No cap. No cap, bro. Draymond is playing flustered, bro. he just had a whole tip tip out to the opponent. That's not looking good, yo. That's not looking good at all, fam. If Boston is in Draymond's head, like you see him, like, come on now, bro. Golden State better sharpen up right now. I'm telling you right now, this is the game, yo. Whoever wins this, John, whoever wins the third might end up winning the game. Or honestly, Boston still might be able to pull this John out. But what I'm trying to say is Golden State needs to win the third. Like, there's no way. Klay Thompson hits a mid-range jumper. It is now 58-63. JT with the ball drives to the lane, passes it out for three, misses. Golden State with the board. Steph Curry leading the charge. Klay Thompson with the ball on the left wing. He jabs, he drives to the hoop, passes it out to Poole, back to Klay. Klay jab steps, gets in the lane, shoots a shot, misses. Boston is playing beautiful D, yo. Nice defense by Steph. No, by Klay. Yo, Draymond did not want to go up for that shot, bro. He said, nah. He said, nah, fam. He said, Niz, fam. In other sports news, the Phillies are currently up on the Diamondbacks. Shout out to the Phils. 7:47 left in the third. Boston is up now by 4 points. It is 59-63. What is up to everyone in the chat? Make sure you like the video and the content if you have time. If not, that is fine too. Otto Porter shoots another foul shot and he makes it. It is now a 3-point game. Marcus Smart has the ball. He is directing traffic as he crosses the Celtics as he crosses the Celtic logo. JB is at the top of the key. And one. And one. Draymond is getting cooked, fam. Draymond is getting cooked. I think that's his either third or fourth. I don't know what it is. Is it his third or his fourth? But yeah, bro, if they're in Dre's head, yo. If they're in Draymond's head, this is not looking well at all. Splash. Steph Curry with a three. It is now 63-66. Steph Curry with 24 points, shooting 33% from the three-point land. Boston turns it over once again. So it is clear Steph Curry cannot have a bad game or this is done. It's over. Golden State loves these screened pin downs, yo. Klay is just not hitting his shots. Nice defensive play, fam. Klay Thompson for three, misses. Klay needs to get on his ish. They have so many looks, fam. Klay is 2 of 7 from three. 4 of 13 from the field, 10 points. To his credit, though, to his credit, he is playing nice D. I assume Golden State takes a TO. Marcus Smart just scored on Clay. I love the fact that like Bulls is actually playing in the paint now. Like they're actually doing some mid-range shots. You don't really see that in the league no more. It's either dunks or threes. Um, but Bulls is really trying to do their best 90s or early 2000s impression. So yeah, the game is getting tight. I'm not even I'm not even a fan of neither of these squads, but even I'm feeling a lot of the pressure and intensity, yo. Like, yo, Boston cannot win this joint, yo. And it's sad too, cause like, um, to let you in on a tawny bit of a secret. Um, I actually like Boston's players. Like I actually like JT. I've always been a Smart fan. Um, Jaylen Brown has gotten my my actual approval. I was never a JB fan, bro. Never in my life. But he proved to me why he's bull. I like him. Like I love the actual coach too. But like I can't root for Boston. Like, come on, fam. I can't do I cannot do that, yo. And just like I've been saying time and time and time and time and time and time and time, like again, Boston cannot win just off of the fact that like if they win, the fans will be insufferable, dog. For years, fam. For years, bro. But they're playing well, you know, like they're really playing like a cohesive team, you know, and it's scary because once again, they have Draymond Green flustered. I never thought that I would even say that in my lifetime. Draymond Green is flustered in an NBA Finals championship game. That's not a good jaunt, fam. That's really not a good jaunt. That's really not a good jaunt, bro. Like at all. At all. Like you can really say what you like, want about Dre, his like his lack of offensive skills, yada 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 yada. But he is the heart, soul, and energy of this team or of Golden State. And like wherever he goes, they go. Right? And I have never seen him like just like so out of sorts on the actual court, bro. Like and like low key, high key, he is one of my favorite players in the league. But he has to figure it like out. Golden State gets a 2-point shot by Kevin Looney. It's now a 3-point game. Boston has the ball. Derek White is at the top of the key. He surveys the field, passes it to Marcus Smart, who's guarded by like Steph. He passes the ball to Derek White in the corner. Splash, 3. Mm, 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 mm. Passes it. Come on, y'all. Nice pass. Okay. Draymond Green is flustered, man. He can't shoot layups. Golden State has the ball on the right side of the key. Passes it to Draymond. Draymond stands there, passes it back to Wiggins. Wiggins does a turnaround hook shot. Good. .436 left in the third. Boston up by 4. Let's see if Golden State can make a comeback. Steph is with the ball. He gets a pick. He shoots a top of the key 3. Splash. Should have been a foul. Should have been a foul. Should have been a foul. It's okay. Okay though. JT is coming back in the game. They said, screw this. JB with the ball. He drives. He passes out to Marcus Smart, who fakes a 3. Gets a mid-range shot and takes it, makes it. Steph with the ball. I don't think Steve Kerr can actually like let Steph rest. Like I don't think he's the only one. He's the only one who can actually generate points for the Dubs. Like I don't think he can let him rest. But like the question is, as a coach, how do you gamble that? Do you give Steph rest, or do you take him? Oh, sorry. Okay. Do you give Steph rest and risk not having no offensive production from your team? Well, sorry, I just blanked out. Do you risk not having offensive production for your team to potentially have some firepower left at the end of the game? If I'm Steve Kerr, I'm playing Steph. Like this is basically the season. Like you let your star play, bro. Like you want to be the MVP. Like earn this joint, yo. Because like clearly you is the MVP of this squad. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Like this is all. This is what all of the This is all what the off season conditioning has led you to, fam. Like you got to play because like Steph Curry. What I say, bro? What I say, dog? Like you have to leave this man in. You have to leave this man in. Like it. You look. Marcus Smart for 3, in and out. Oh snap! Steph Curry, Chef Curry. This man is shooting 30-foot threes, fam. That's a foul. Yeah. He's being fouled, dog. That's a foul. That's a foul, dog. Look, Wardell, Stephen Curry, that's my guy. Uh, he does be complaining like a kid though. But I would too though. Like if you got fouled twice in a row and shooting them like hard shots too, you do have some credence to be upset. Now, but once again, the thing is, once he sits down, what do you do? I don't think you can allow Steph to like sit. I don't think you really can allow Steph to sit down. Cause like, if anything, I think what they were trying. I think. Well, now you can't even match the actual minutes with JT because the boy came back. Like this is going to be on Steve Kerr because what the heck do you do? Clay isn't playing well. Your actual engine of the team in Draymond Green isn't playing well. You have Poole. Sure, Bull like what has like what 10 points. But do you really want to wager your season on Jordan Poole? The only thing, if you don't, Steph might get tired at the end, but at the same time, if you are, I'm just gonna say this: if you are a Dubs fan, the game is not looking good. The game is not looking good. Oh snap! I think my man's now is here. What is good, G? What is good, home
Yo,
slice?
bro, what's
How you
good,
doing,
bro?
dog?
I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling. How you?
I'm alright, yo. I was asleep, yo. So I like was supposed to start this joint around like what 8, and I was knocked, bro. Slept through the first quarter.
Oh, good.
I was not, dog.
Uh,
But what's good? What like you?
chilling, bro. Same old, same old. I got a chance to watch the game. I was like paying attention like a little bit in like the first quarter. I was like eating and stuff, but like um I mean it's definitely a very competitive game. But like I said, it pains me to say this, but it really looks like the Celtics is really the better team, bro.
Yeah, dog.
Like it's like only Steph Curry is like doing work. Like nobody else is really doing nothing, bro. So like
Mm.
I don't know, bro. Like I originally had the Warriors in 6, but like I mean, hopefully they can win the end of this game so it can be tied 2-2. But it's not looking good, bro. I mean, like right now it's still tied at 73, but
Mm.
it's not looking good, bro.
I think the fact that like Boston has Draymond not playing. Well, they have Draymond rattled speaks to like how on some ish Golden State might be currently. Like,
I hear you. Yeah,
get the
Draymond
board, bro.
playing well, and
Yeah,
like
it's not looking good, fam. It's not
at all, bro.
yo,
At all, bro.
bro. Boston better not win this, man.
I'm gonna be really mad if Boston end up winning it, like winning the chip, bro.
Oh man,
But I mean,
but go ahead.
I was just gonna say if like Boston wins the chip, then that means Jason Tatum has really like officially like
Become
arrived.
bull. Yes,
Because like that means he beat out KD and Kyrie, which like I mean I know a lot of people pick Boston to beat Brooklyn in the first round of the playoffs, but I don't think people expected Brooklyn to get swept. I mean, you got KD and Kyrie, you can at least get one game, and the fact
and
that
Ben too.
they got swept like and this, so like that was a shocker even to me that they swept Brooklyn because I didn't even see that coming. Like I'm like KD could at least get them a couple of games. You feel what I'm saying? But like that didn't even happen. But yeah, I mean like they did it the hard way and they're an organic team. You feel me? So I mean if they do win the chip, I mean I'll be mad, but I mean that means Tatum is officially like a superstar. I mean, he already made first team All NBA. Um, so yeah, and if they win, he'll probably win the Finals MVP.
Low key though, I think JB is playing very well to the extent like where like he may get Finals MVP.
I
Like
mean, yeah, true.
I think
he's
he's
playing
playing
very
very
well as
well,
well. Yeah.
very well.
I mean, him and Tatum. When you look at the stats, like specifically in this series, they're averaging around the same points a game. Like they're both around like between 20 and 22 points a game.
Mm.
So they're like their numbers are very similar. But I guess I figure well since Tatum is like the best player and he's like the first team, player, like they'll probably just give it to him. But I mean, I could see Jalen Brown winning it, especially if he is like a main factor, these next couple of games. But
Steph Curry,
Dr.
bruh,
Trey,
bruh. Where's Clay at, dog? Where's Clay? This man has to like drop like 50.
for real.
He gonna have to.
Like
Smart.
it can't just be Steph, but I feel like another thing that I'm seeing like with Golden State is like I feel like they're low key like getting old too, because it's like we're like used to
Mm.
like Golden State in like between like that 2015 to like that 2018 stretch that they had. But I mean, it's just like I mean, I don't want to say Clay's not the same since his injury, because I mean he still put up good numbers when he came back, but like I don't know. Like, it's just something that's just. I mean, like outside of stuff, it's just like maybe it's just me. Like I don't know, but it's like they just don't look the same.
They don't. But I I do think it's because he's like still hurt, or because he's old. No. Also, since Iguodala isn't playing well either, I think like kind of their identity is just off. I like tad bit. Steph just has to unfortunately just step it up because he's gonna have to
Got to
he's
put
gonna
the
have to.
team on his back.
Yeah, he's gonna have to. Which he can. I mean, we'll
I feel.
see.
I mean, like it's just a matter of him just getting hot. Because I mean, like their bread and butter is like when Stephen Clay gets like when they both get hot, like it's a wrap. Like I don't care who they playing. Like once Stephen Clay is on the game, like it don't matter who they playing, it's a wrap. Because like once they get hot, it's like they don't miss. But it's like we haven't really seen like much of that.
Well, the Dubs in the third with a 1 point lead at the beginning of the quarter. I said whoever wins the third is going to win the game. Um, this one can go either way. This joint really can go either way, yo. So
Facts.
I I'm still going to pick the Dubs just because like that's where my heart is. Whoever really gets hot between JB, JT, Steph, and Clay is going to win this game. Unfortunately, JB and JT have like been like playing well prior, and Clay is just cold. So like, we'll we'll see. But I'm not. Let's just say this: I have fear, and I'm not even a fan. Like this ain't too good, bro. Then
For real.
Boston too. Like nah, dog.
Like if Boston wins tonight, like I don't think that the Warriors gonna come back from 3-1. Like I think if they lose tonight, it's a wrap.
Like next game, type like type ish
Like
or
if Boston wins tonight and goes up 3-1, I don't know if they'll win the next game only because like they'll be back at Golden State.
mm.
But when they come back in Boston, game 6, they not losing that, bro. It's not going to like it's not going to a game 7. But I mean like who knows? Like they may shock the world and close that out in 5. But I mean Steph the only person that's putting in work. Like I'm looking at the stats now. Steph got 33, and
Mm.
then the next leading scorer is Wiggins with 13. But the thing is, I mean, like that's what you kind of expect from Wiggins, like anywhere from like 15 to like 18 points a game. You know what I'm saying? So it's like But Clay, on the other hand, just 10 points. It's like, bro, like,
He need 20, bro. The man
like
need 20, bro.
facts, bro. It's like you got it. Like this is a must-win game as far as I'm concerned, because it's like if y'all go down 3-1, bro, y'all not coming back from that. Like,
So
so
what? So if you're Steve Kerr, what do you run in the fourth? Clay shots or like Steph shots, or just like what would you do?
well, I mean, Steph is hot, so you gotta keep feeding him. So I mean, but you do still gotta keep Clay involved. Even though he's not hitting the three particularly well. But I mean, like, even if you try to like maybe run some dribble handoffs like inside the 3-point line, just to get him some quick twos. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like,
right, right.
just to get him heated. But um, you definitely got to keep feeding the hot hand. It's the playoffs, so I mean, Steph, you the best player on the team. He got to hold it down in this game. Like I know Steph already has 33. Steph, you like if I'm Steve Kerr, I'm like, yo, bro, like you may have to fuck around and drop like 45, 50, bro. Like, I
he,
mean,
I
maybe,
agree.
maybe, you feel what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, he like he gonna have to carry the weight. That's just really what it boils down to.
If it's your team, you got to do it.
That's what I'm saying.
If
But
you're like
especially,
squad, like, and plus,
Mhm.
like, I like want that actual pre, I like want I actually want that actual pressure on me if I'm him. But
I
he's
feel
not playing right now. He's on the bench. So
he is on the bench.
yeah,
Wait, so who they running? They got Pool. Pool got to step up too. You know what I
he's
mean?
too
So
young, dog. Like I can't trust him.
he's young, but at the end of the day, it's like you can't expect Draymond to give you anything offensively. Wiggins will give you what he like he'll give you what he'll give you, But when Steph is on the bench, wait, is Clay? Well, okay, so
Mm.
they got Clay out there. Um,
They got Clay, Bel Yisa, Poole, Draymond, and
they got some
Wiggins.
shooters. So, but if 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 Poole can just hold it down for a couple minutes, damn Tatum. But yeah, if Poole can just hold it down for like 3 to 5 minutes, like that's really all we need until Steph get back.
Yeah, Steph better come back very soon. Like
Yeah,
they better
about to be a quick rest for him,
a, a whole quick tight jump, dog.
very quick rest,
Very quick, bro.
especially if Boston goes on a run now.
Run, yeah, bro. Pritchard for three. Boyisa, bum. JB.
Okay, Clay, thank you. Well,
Clay Thompson. Splash.
maybe this is what gets Clay going. We shall see.
Clay Thompson, 13 points, 5 of 14 from the field, and 3 of 8 from 3. I'm a tad bit behind, but it's all good. JB driving to the lane. Mm.
Tough
Those
shot.
mid-range turnarounds, bro. Draymond is getting cooked, getting fried, man.
Did wait? Did Draymond even score? Let me look at it. Look
I
at
don't
this.
think so. I don't think so.
Man got 2 points.
Oh yeah, like I like no dunk. Those boys love those spin around paint shots.
For real. But one thing I will say with Iguodala not being on the court, like they definitely miss his perimeter defense because
Mm.
without Iguodala, they don't really have much of. I guess you can consider Draymond a good perimeter defender, but Um, in terms of like lateral speed and quickness, um, to keep up with Tatum and Brown, like Draymond doesn't really provide that defensively. Um, so by
Right.
he not being on the court, I feel like that would definitely help Golden State a lot. With guarding Tatum, and JB. But
86 all,
definitely
8,
would like it.
33 left in the fourth. Man. And it's sad just because, like, I like Boston's roster,
Yeah, Boston is a really well put
put
together
together
team.
team. Yeah.
Like bench wise, I mean scheme wise, like
Steals.
like like their whole identity is okay. Well, we have these two wings that are two-way players that can really dominate both sides of the ball. Then we got interior defense with Horford and with Robert Williams, and then of course Horford they kind of use him as a stretch four who can shoot the three. And then of
Bum.
course they got Marcus Smart, who just won the Defensive Player of the Year, so he can guard the opposing team's best point guard, and he can shoot the three too, and can give you about like 15 points a game. And they have a good bench with Peyton Pritchard, Grant Williams.
What are they
Uh,
doing?
what's the bull with the afro that wears number nine?
Derek White.
Yeah, him. So like they just have a really well-rounded team.
Cohesive squad. Yeah. JB with the layup. 88, 86.
Oh shit, JB. Steph gonna have to take over after this timeout. Steve Kerr like mad as shit. Not
Huh.
looking good for Golden State, bro. It ain't looking good. The game not completely over, but they're gonna need logo Steph to pull up.
Yeah, ain't logo stuff, right?
Steph crossing
Dang,
the court,
fam.
puts up a
Dang,
game.
bro.
Bang!
What a shot from Curry. What a shot from Curry.
Yeah, I mean,
Mm.
and like that's what I'm starting to see, like in like the playoffs, like all the stuff in like the regular season don't really matter. Like it's like okay, like now it's like okay, like just do whatever is going to win us the game. So it's just like you can average 30 points in the regular season, but it's like and it's like all about matchups too, because it's just
Matchups,
like
yeah.
and like Golden State doesn't like as far as you know their overall matchup with Boston. Like when Boston is defending them, they don't really match up well with that because they don't have a perimeter wing that can combat what they're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So it's like so,
And
but
overall, Boston can just guard them perfectly.
exactly. I mean, like when you think about like with Boston, like at all five positions, they're really solid defensively in all five positions, which is like kind of like a rarity now because it's like it's more so like now if like I mean even like when I look at the Sixers, like offensively I feel like we're sound, but like defensively you got Tyrese Maxey who can be a liability just because of his height. The same with James Harden. Tobias Harris did step it up defensively in the playoffs, but like and of course Embiid who's a really good defensive player, but like with Boston, they have no defensive weaknesses. Like in their starting five, like Horford, Grant Williams, Tatum, Brown, Smart, like they're all great defenders. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and when you're playing a team like that, and your best players are, two-way players, like that's a very dangerous combination. And I feel like that's why they, gotten so deep in the playoffs and was able to get past all the teams in the East.
Who they beat? Like they like beat the like Nets, then they beat Giannis,
They beat
then
Giannis.
the Heat. Yeah.
Mhm.
than the Heat.
And they just beat the Bucks too, and like I feel like they're lucky that Chris Middleton got hurt
Yeah,
because like that series still went 7 games if I'm not mistaken. Um,
because of Giannis. I
yeah,
think this dropping 50 bombs.
and and Drew Holiday was doing his thing too,
Yeah, true. Yeah,
but by Chris Middleton being hurt, that's like their second leading scorer. That like really hurt them
messed
bad.
him up, right? JB, I thought he was with Adidas. I guess he changed.
He gonna need vintage stuff in the rest of this game.
Come on, fam. They fouled him?
Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah, he just knocked down the free throw.
It's like a whole tech or something.
I don't know if it was a tech because they still got everybody on the box when he shot his free throw.
Hmm. Uh,
If I missed
5 point lead.
Boston is like bullying them on the boards, bro.
Bad shot.
Time for Steph to cook. Chef Curry with the pop, boy.
6 minutes left. There's still time, but they gotta hurry up.
I knocked down some shots.
Draymond is being sat down. Klay Thompson turnaround shot makes it is now 88-91 Golden State. I mean Boston, excuse me.
And one. Oh,
Push it.
Hey,
Nice
wait.
pass. Go back up, boy. Come on, yo. Stressful. This crap is stressful, right? Stressful. Come on, yo. Come on.
I thought they gave him continuation.
Low key, if like Boston wins, I might go to their championship parade just to get just to get content.
I feel you. You
Just
gonna wear
cause.
your Sixers jersey there?
Yeah, no, in fact, yeah, and like say laugh at my pain. Real talk though, like just go there, just talk, just talk towards fans. I'm sure they won't be mean. I'm sure.
Yeah, you'll definitely get a whole lot of interesting takes down there for sure.
That's a fact, bro. Damn, they really got Draymond on the bench. Damn, bro. That's crazy. Nice pass. Nice block. Oh, don't make the shot. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Marcus Smart for three.
They're playing sloppy. Damn, fam.
Hey, looks like Wiggins stepping up a little bit.
Wow. Marcus Smart said, all right, splash at the end of the freaking shot clock. Wiggins, 17 points. 17 points, 14 boards. That's a number one pick, ladies and gents. That's a number one overall pick. Playing like it. Where's Clay at? There we go. Clay for three. Splash. Clay for three. Let's go. All
He's back.
right, there we go. All right. All right, Clay.
All
All
right,
right, fam.
now we got ourselves a ball game.
All right, fam. Splash. Splash him down. Splash him down. Okay.
Pull up from the logo, Steph. Pull that shit.
Steph has a ball.
Come on, Steph.
Was that a walk? Who knows? They ain't call it. Ooh, ooh, ooh,
Steph pulling up.
ooh. Okay.
Chef Curry.
Okay. There we go, fellas. There we go. Okay. There we
Steph
go.
pulling up.
See, now, like, this is the whole type of thing. Like, I say this each time. The Sixers cannot win these type games, bro. We would have been folded. We would have folded, bro. We would have folded, cuz. Would have folded like a wet tissue paper.
Uh,
Any adversity, say, Oregon.
basically, bro. Basically.
We fold, bro.
And it's just like I feel like now that I think about it, it's like when like this like when we were going through the whole process thing, like the Sixers when we were drafting players, like we weren't drafting to build um a specific kind of team per se. I feel like we were just taking like the best player available and just hope that
Available.
shit worked out.
Yeah. No, high key.
Basically. But and it's like when we took like Okafor, like we clearly didn't take him to pair with Embiid. Like he was an insurance policy,
Insurance
like,
policy, right?
basically.
Insurance policy.
And it's just like when I look at like the players that like we could have had, versus the players that we've got. I mean, like even Ben Simmons wasn't even a ideal fit to Embiid, but number one, the hope was that he was going to get a jump shot. And then two, I mean, like if any other team had the number one overall pick in 2016, they would have taken, Ben Simmons too. You feel what I'm saying? Because
Uh,
nobody could have predicted that, his career is what it is now. You feel what I'm saying? So like, I mean, people were comparing Ben Simmons to LeBron, bro. He's
I
like
was.
they was calling him the next LeBron. So I mean, I go you like when we got him, I'm like, yo, we set. Like he's young. He just gotta come into his own, and we'll be good. But it's like we drafted Ben when we really needed a point guard, which technically Ben Simmons is, but that's a
Mhm.
whole nother story. But like, yeah, so I mean, I feel like now this off season, I feel like our main focus should be okay. We really do need to build the team around Embiid and just like really put the pieces together versus just trying to get the best player available, like kind of thing. So I think like I honestly, I mean, like, and I really like Tobias Harris. I thought he was solid in the season. I think he stepped it up in the playoffs. But
He did.
him and Matisse, if we can trade them and just get some pieces, get a star player, or even get like some, decent bench players or just role players in general, whatever's out there on the trade market, we just got to do it. And like
I
we
believe
got to build the
Danny
team.
Green is gone just because his 10 mil we can't keep with like him being hurt. So
True.
I think he's just gone. Which I mean, he played his role well, and I do think if he doesn't get hurt this year or last year, we actually have a chance to pass the second round. It just happened weird. He got hurt twice. But
I
we
hear
don't
you.
have time just to wait for him. Unfortunately, and that 10 mil can be used somewhere else. If we can now, I think we can get away with keeping Tobias if drop Green, which has 10 mil, and then trade Furcon. That's like 5 mil.
Yeah,
So
get that kind out of here.
you have 15 mil just to play with. Then potentially you can get away with Toby still being here if you get the right bench. I do think Shake he can stay just because if he's put in a right position to win, I think he'll be fine. Even though I'm still mad at like him for selling the hell out last year, but
Definitely.
I don't feel as though get if he is given a point guard on the bench with him, he'll be fine.
Definitely.
He'll be fine, and his contract is like still what 2 mil,
Yeah, so like
so
we're not
you
paying
can
him
still
like a
run
boatload of money.
right.
Yeah,
So you can still run with him. But I think Danny is gone. Furcon has to be gone. Cause he just drawed, bro. Like
big time, bro.
Furcon,
Big time, bro.
he 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 just he's an inconsistent shooter getting paid to shoot the ball. That's like basically what he does. He's paid to be a knockdown three ball, and he shoots like what 29 from three. Like,
Like,
come on, fam.
like once he got that contract, he just went cold. He got his money and just was like, all right, well, I got my bread, so.
That was my guy too. Furkan, he gotta go. I'm sorry, fam. I'm sorry, fam.
But I think one thing that we really need is a veteran point guard. Like we just need somebody
Yes,
that can just come in and run the offense when James goes to the bench.
I really want Rondo, bro. If we can get Rondo, like that would
Rondo would
be
be perfect.
perfect. It's a 2-4-1. He's a vet who has that dog inside of him.
He can
Um,
defend.
and he can defend.
Hmm.
Um, and he can play on the bench. Like
Exactly.
it all works out, yo. But I don't know if him and Glenn are still cool.
Wait, are like him and James Harden cool?
I I think they are. I don't think Rondo doesn't like CP3.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like
Oh yeah,
CP3.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. You right. You right. You right.
yeah. But shoot, I would take Pat Bev too, but he's gonna cost way too much. JB
I
for
wouldn't mind
three,
that, man.
they getting boards, bro. Like damn, Boston for three. Get the board, fam. There we go. All right, come on, y'all. Come on, yo. Steph is directing traffic at the top of the key. He gets a
Jump
pick.
ball.
He kind of walked low key. They ain't caught. They
You
ain't
don't ever be calling
caught
no
that
walks.
because Ball walked and Steph walked.
Yeah.
Steph walked.
Took like two steps and started dribbling.
It's a travel, ref. It's a travel. Speaking of, we have to play ball soon, bro.
Oh, definitely, bro.
We gotta play ball.
But
I was driving down south near what's that park called? We used to play near the joint. Not the
the
dog
dog
park.
part,
No, the
um,
joint
Marion
near no
Marion Anderson.
close to there, but it was the joint near the cheesesteak place. It's called P- Palumbo, I think. Like we played down there too.
We did.
Yeah.
I probably
Anywho,
gotta like see that, John. I
no
know we
facts.
played at the dog park in Marion Anderson.
Splash,
It's Steph pulling up, bro.
splash, baby.
MVP like behavior.
Dell got himself a whole white girl, yo.
For
Papa
real.
Curry, Papa Curry got himself a snow bunny. He got
That is no bunny affair. You feel me?
you. He said light skins only. There we go. Okay, okay.
Steph coming through, bro.
Never underestimate the heart of a champion, bro. Never do it. Because once again, the Sixers would have folded, folded, fam.
We just need like a solid backup point guard and a lot of, and I'll say a good solid, like two solid 3 and D guys.
The thing though is like Embiid can't be your best player in the playoffs though. Like
I hear you.
he's like he has to be your well. If you're going to win, your best player has to be a perimeter ball. Embiid can, can like be a like close to I'm not saying he's not going to have no impact, but like if the ball drops 30 and like what 15, he's like clearly going like going to play well. But we need a perimeter boy, yo. Like and I don't think that Joel can be that guy just because he's a center. Even
Yeah,
though he's like trying to shoot like shoot more threes now, but like I don't like that. Like I don't think like it's an L, bro. It's an L, fam.
I
It's an
feel
L.
you. And that's a really good point because I mean, even like you see in like the playoffs, like you know, like even in crunch time, like when we really need a bucket and they try to feed Joel the ball down in the paint, it's like they double team him all the time. We can't get a clean look, and then we just end up turning the ball over. So that's really when Harden has to step up, like especially like, and I'm really hoping Maxi can take that next step and be an all-star like player. But
If he can drop 25 points next year, I'm gonna be good. Okay, okay, defensive intensity.
Golden State
Okay,
may like it's looking like Golden State may take this one,
I
which is good.
called
'Cause
it. I called it. I called it. Whoever wins the third quarter was going to win this game, bruh. And it looks like it's going to occur, unless some boy does some nut-ish.
uh,
Oh man, come on, boys, close it out, fam. There you go.
yeah, looks like they're gonna live to see another day.
We have become a Golden State supporting YouTube joint just for this whole joint. Like, cause we support any squad that is not green and white. Cause there's no way on this earth Boston gets a ring before we do. It looked close though. I'll say that. Boston played their butts off, yo.
That's a fact.
Say it like Golden State pulled this crap out.
Steph put the team on his back. Wiggins stepped up late, and Clay stepped up late.
The question is, do you let a good dollar play next game?
Is he hurt still?
He's not hurt. Well, he's coming off of it. Okay, he's like cleared to play. Um, but I don't think he's playing just because like they don't want to mess up the chemistry
I mean,
currently.
if they win this game, and I mean he hasn't played all series. I don't really see any reason of playing him. I mean, like he looks like he's very helpful on the bench, kind of being like a second coach.
Coach. Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I mean, like unless Tatum or Jalen snap for like 30, 40 points in like the first half, and they just can't stop them, then it's like, all right, well, give us like 10, 15 minutes and try to do what you can with them. But unless that happens, I don't really see them trying to play him at all. I don't think that's an offensive foul though. I mean, he did extend the hand
Like
a
left
little
joint.
bit,
Yeah.
but it wasn't nothing no crazy shit though. It was like him trying to kind of like shield his body, from Horford to get the layup. I didn't think it was like, it wasn't like he smacked him in the face or something like that. You feel me? Like I just think that's just a common foul.
Well, they didn't call it. So, well, thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah.
47 seconds.
Steph's trying to get the 40 ball. Steph Curry drops 40 points in the NBA Finals game. Steals. Oh, he misses it. Derek White for three. Air ball. And it looks like Golden State is going to pull this joint out.
It's a wrap, bro.
Shout out to the boy Steph. Shout out to the man Steph. Draymond needs to step it up next game. Like this game was legit carried by Steph. Legit carried. Legit. Like
Steph
what
literally had 40.
what gets two though? Not carried, but like he played his role.
He had 40, 10, and 8, bro. Almost a
Mm,
triple double.
mm.
Shot 50% from three, and then
He shot like
53% from the field overall. Like
I guess
what?
he like shot like what 12 threes? Not even 12, like probably like 15 threes.
He shot 14.
14. Yep. There we go. Yeah.
Like
14 threes.
50% of them Jones. Crazy.
That's a foul. They didn't even call fouls on ball. Steph Curry. Steph Curry. Splash. That's my guy, man. That's my guy.
He stepped up tonight.
It's beautiful being able to like watch a superstar ascend and
Yeah,
like be on his band wagon, be for everyone else. Like that's
for
so dope, bro. That's so cool. JT, not your night, fam. Not your night, baby boy. Oh man. Draymond Green with the ball. Low key, if you're free, are you trying to ball tomorrow?
what
If
time?
you're free. I assume like late afternoon. Just so the like sun goes down. Or like close to be going down. Or the sun isn't as like, high up.
I would say after like, well, after like 4-ish, probably would be like better for me.
That I'm gonna ask I'm gonna ask Yuria as well.
Yuri, baby.
I'm really trying to ball.
Yeah, I ain't bought it in a minute.
I haven't balled since like last year. Like
Same,
we
bro.
like
So I
but
mean,
I think like you came to like dog park, right? Last year?
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Right, you came to the whole dog park. I like played like 3 games and was gassed, fam. I was gassed.
Bro, gotta get in basketball shape. You
Shape,
feel me?
yeah, dog. might just go each week. To be honest, just cause why not?
I
But
feel you.
I'm gonna just probably just go. There's courts in my hood too. Except Bulls don't Bulls don't play there as much.
I hear you.
Play there.
And
It's
like the
2 blocks
the
from.
weather's been like chilling. Like I mean, it's not like 90, 100 degrees. It's like a calm like 83, 82 degrees.
Mm.
It's not that bad.
Okay, Draymond, you better step it up next game, bro. Golden State got away with one. They got
Definitely.
away with one.
That's a wrap.
It's
Golden State
okay.
stole one.
Golden State ends up winning Game 4 of the NBA Finals, 107-97. Stephen Curry is a player of the game with a 442 ball. He has firmly cemented um, him being the finals MVP if Golden State wins. I think that is clear.
Definitely. I
I think
mean, dropped
that is
43.
43. What are the stats of both teams?
You had Steph at 43, 10 boards, 8 assists. You had Clay Thompson drop 18, 2 boards, 1 assist. Oh, my fault. Steph had 43, 10, and 4 assists. I was reading it wrong. He had 8 defensive rebounds, but he had 4 assists.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Draymond, 2 points, 8 assists, 9 rebounds. He did have 4 steals as well.
All right, good.
Um, Otto Porter just had 2 points and 1 rebound. How did you just get 1 rebound? You what, like 6'8", 6'9", get one board? And then Wiggins, 17 points. He also has 16 rebounds. That's pretty impressive for Wiggins.
Number one pick,
2
number one
assists.
overall pick.
He did play his role today. He played his role. Then for the Celtics, you had Tatum had 23, 11 boards, 6 assists. You had Al Horford bum ass at 8 points, 6 boards, 4 assists. Robert Williams, 7 points, 12 boards, 4 assists. JB, 21 points, 6 boards, 2 assists. Then Marcus Smart had 18, 4, and 5.
They're playing well. Boston's big three. They're actually
Mm-hmm.
playing well. They're high key playing well. High key playing well. But the Warriors or Steph is playing better. So I think that's a wrap on the show for tonight. I apologize, y'all, for coming on late. The boy was asleep. But on Monday, we shall do it all over again. Um, I'm debating if I'm going to drop a video on Sunday. I think I am. I should, just to be um, on my grind. Um, yeah, I hope everyone has a safe night. And we'll talk to you on Monday. Appreciate you, bro, for pulling up to the squad and saying yo to the folks.
Absolutely.
What's up, bro? I'll talk to you. All right, yo. Peace.
All right, bro.
All right.